Please sit down, relax, and enjoy my presentation on effective teaching practices for teaching the whole child. The first question is, what is pedagogy? The Oxford Dictionary states that pedagogy is the method or practice of teaching. Pedagogy is essentially a combination of knowledge and skills required for effective teaching. The more traditional definition describes pedagogy as the science, art, and practice of teaching. When these elements are combined together, it provides a foundation for a holistic pedagogical approach to teaching the whole child. The second question posed is, what does holistic mean? The Oxford Dictionary states that holistic is the consideration of a whole thing or being to be more than a collection of just parts. Holistic teaching is a philosophy of education based on the premises that each person finds identity, meaning, and purpose in life through connections to the community, to the natural world, and to humanitarian values such as compassion and peace. Educators and policymakers will agree that there is more to a successful education than just grades. It is becoming more and more important that the educational model takes a holistic approach to the development of our children. It has been shown that a student who is confident, healthy, in all aspects of their life, is able to absorb and retain information far better than a student who is emotionally imbalanced. Learning is not just the retention of a fact, it is rather the retention of a fact combined with the successful use of that information in a real-world situation. Edward de Bono, the creator of the 6 de Bono thinking hats, said that there is no doubt that creativity is the most important human resource of all. Without creativity, there would be no progress, and we would be forever repeating the same patterns. Inspiration is another emotional feeling that engages students to find out more. Studies have shown that inspiration is rare in individuals who are emotionally imbalanced. A positive environment will encourage students to concentrate better, which in turn increases their productivity. Increased productivity will allow a student to achieve more and thus promote a happier sense of oneself. This will ultimately allow a child to deal with obstacles better, as they tend to be able to continue doing their best no matter the situation. A child's education should help a student to develop their own voice. This voice is what will carry a student through the rest of their lives and affect their ability to make a difference. When taking a holistic approach to teaching, it is important that a teacher assists a student to make connections between their lives, their knowledge, and their emotions. These connections will make the process of learning more meaningful. No matter what pedagogical approach or strategies teachers choose, educational research demonstrates that the quality of teaching is a determining feature of a student's ability to learn. Chappell states that teaching quality is the single greatest factor in explaining student achievement. It is more important than classroom-related issues such as resources, curriculum guidelines, and assessment practices, or the broader school community such as school culture and organisation. Given the important role of a teacher and the quality of the teaching, it is important that a teacher provides a safe, healthy, challenging, and supportive environment for a student to learn within. An effective teacher will exhibit enthusiasm, showing that teaching and learning can be fun and will motivate a student to excel. They will also be organised, as effective organisation allows teachers to spend more time with their students. It is important to teach actively. Effective teachers are involved. They move around and actively involve their students and are actively involved with other staff. Teachers who show a positive attitude will encourage students to do the same. An effective teacher will display care, concern, and respect. It is important that teachers provide their students with consistent and fair discipline, as well as a structured classroom, as it is essential for students to be on task and have an orderly classroom environment. An effective teacher will also communicate clearly and question effectively. Teachers need to provide clear information to be concise. Questioning is also a powerful teaching tool, as it promotes productive thinking. Every child learns differently, and therefore it is important to vary tasks and their method of instruction to cater for all students in a class. In conclusion, an effective pedagogy requires a broad repertoire of strategies and understanding of what produces effective learning in specific situations. Teachers need to rely on quality educational research for different pedagogical models and strategies. At the same time, they have to practice the art and science of teaching themselves, refining it as they go to their own needs and available resources, as well as the needs of their students.